What if I told you Harry Potter faced rejection? J.K. Rowling's original manuscript for the beloved series was turned down by 12 publishers before finally being accepted by Bloomsbury. These early rejection letters, which seemed discouraging at the time, became a testament to Rowling's determination. The skepticism she faced only fueled her persistence, proving that believing in your dream can lead to remarkable outcomes. Once published, the Harry Potter series soared to unprecedented heights, becoming one of the best-selling book franchises in history, with over 500 million copies sold worldwide. The magic of Harry Potter extends far beyond the pages, inspiring blockbuster movies, enchanting theme parks, and a passionate global fan base. Rowling's journey illustrates how resilience can turn dreams into reality, challenging us to persevere even when the odds seem stacked against us. Who wouldn't be motivated by such an inspiring story? You might be shocked to learn that cities could shrink. Research suggests a staggering 87.5% of cities across the United States could face significant population reductions in the next decade or two. This trend is driven by a combination of economic shifts, climate challenges, and changes in the job market. For instance, many vibrant cities that once thrived are witnessing residents relocate to the suburbs or even to completely different states in search of improved opportunities and a better quality of life. Cities heavily dependent on industries that are in decline are especially vulnerable, as they struggle to keep their populations intact. This situation compels local leaders to innovate and find new ways to attract residents and businesses. Rising housing costs, the availability of job opportunities, and climate issues like natural disasters or extreme weather can further push individuals to seek more favorable living conditions elsewhere. As urban planners and city officials confront this potential crisis, communities are proactively working to create dynamic, appealing environments. What innovative strategies will these cities adopt to reverse this trend and foster a thriving urban atmosphere? Did you know lawns use 9 billion gallons of water? This staggering amount is what residential lawns in the United States collectively consume every day, making them major players in the nation's water usage. Picture this: that much water could fill over 13,000 Olympic-sized swimming pools. With so many people tending to their green patches, it's no surprise that lawns account for a significant portion of domestic water consumption. Many homeowners are unaware of the impact their lush grass has on local water supplies. Factors like weather conditions, lawn size, and maintenance strategies all affect how much water is needed. But there's good news. By implementing smart watering practices and choosing drought-resistant plants, we can keep our lawns healthy while conserving water. Isn't it exciting to think that small changes can lead to a big difference in our environment? Hard to believe, but he survived underwater for days. In 2013, Harrison Oken experienced a miraculous ordeal when his ship sank in the ocean. Trapped at the bottom, he found himself in an air pocket among the wreckage, where he survived for a harrowing 3 days. During this time, he faced complete darkness and frigid temperatures that would chill anyone to the bone. Oken's resilience was nothing short of extraordinary. He rationed his breathing and kept calm while waiting for help. Meanwhile, deep-sea divers were on a mission to find him, scouring the depths and using advanced technology to locate wrecks. When they finally reached him, it was a moment of sheer joy and disbelief. His survival story highlights not only the human spirit's drive, but also the incredible work done by rescue teams in extreme conditions. What lengths would you go to for survival? Have you ever wondered why pubs closed on St. Patrick's Day? In Ireland, the celebration of St. Patrick's Day has deep religious roots, so much so that bars were traditionally closed until 1961. This practice began because many Irish people observed the day as one of fasting and reflection, honoring their patron saint, St. Patrick. For Catholics, indulging in alcohol during such a solemn time was viewed as inappropriate or immoral. As a result, the pubs remained shut, and many people instead attended church services or spent the day with family. The lifting of this restriction in the 1960s allowed for a more festive celebration of St. Patrick's Day, showcasing the blend of Irish culture and the global love for the day. Today, you can find people celebrating with parades, music, and of course, some good Irish drinks. Isn't it fascinating how traditions evolve over time? Here's what actually happens when distress overwhelms us. Psychological distress is a complex experience that affects countless individuals, especially during trying times. This emotional turmoil can manifest in various forms, including anxiety, sadness, and intense stress, leaving people feeling ensnared in their own minds. The roots of psychological distress often lie deep within traumatic experiences, chronic illnesses, or external pressures like societal expectations. Unlike physical injuries that can be easily treated, mental anguish tends to remain obscured, making it difficult for others to empathize with someone's pain. This invisibility can result in shame, fostering feelings of isolation that impede recovery. The effects ripple through many facets of life, impacting relationships, work performance, and overall well-being, creating a relentless cycle that seems unbreakable. However, hope exists in the form of healing strategies. Support from friends, family, or mental health professionals can be vital. Acknowledging distress and discussing feelings openly can serve as a powerful first step toward recovery. Everyone deserves to find comfort and regain control over their life, so why wait to seek help? Surprisingly, it's a fact that dog-headed spiders exist. Nestled deep within the lush rainforests of the Amazon, a truly unique arachnid has captured the attention of both scientists and nature lovers. The dog-headed spider. This remarkable creature, known scientifically for its extraordinary appearance, gets its name from its dog-like head, which features a striking resemblance to our furry companions. Beyond its peculiar looks, the dog-headed spider boasts a stunning palette of colors that perfectly blends into the vibrant hues of its rainforest home, providing camouflage against predators while silently stalking its prey. Behavioral studies reveal that this spider exhibits fascinating mating rituals, which researchers are eager to understand more fully. Each encounter could provide insights into its life cycle and evolutionary adaptations. The discovery of the dog-headed spider is a thrilling reminder that the natural world is full of unexpected marvels. With so many hidden gems waiting to be discovered, this quirky arachnid invites us to appreciate the wonders of biodiversity and to look beyond the well-known species that usually capture our attention. What other hidden treasures await us in nature's depths? Let's uncover the truth about French bakeries. In France, a bakery must make all its bread from scratch to proudly call itself a bakery. This law ensures that when you step into a boulangerie, you're indulging in artisanal creations, crafted with skill and passion. Outsourcing any step in the bread-making process means losing the cherished title of a bakery. This tradition reflects the French commitment to quality and authenticity in their food culture. From kneading the dough to baking it to golden perfection, every loaf reflects the baker's artistry and dedication. Imagine walking by a local bakery with the warm aroma of freshly baked baguettes inviting you inside. The rules keep the bakery experience genuine, distinguishing it from mass-produced bread you might find in a supermarket. So next time you enjoy a crusty baguette or a fluffy croissant, remember that it originated from a committed baker who followed the rules to maintain that beloved title. Let's uncover the truth about Pangar Fort's hauntings. Just 90 miles from the bustling city of Delhi lies Pangar Fort, known as one of India's most haunted locations. This fort has a chilling reputation, with visitors claiming to hear ghostly screams and eerie music echoing through its ancient walls. As night falls, the atmosphere shifts dramatically. Local lore warns that chilling cold spots appear inexplicably, sending shivers down the spine. Many believe a curse befell the fort, which is why it's off-limits after sunset. Signs at the entrance starkly advise against spending the night, drawing even curious thrill-seekers into its haunting tale. The combination of historical intrigue and ghostly legends makes Pangar Fort a fascinating topic for paranormal enthusiasts and history buffs alike. So what really lurks within its walls? Could it be the spirits of those long gone? When disaster struck Texas City in 1947, a massive ship explosion changed everything. The explosion, caused by the ship SS Grand Camp, was so powerful that it sent shockwaves through the area, knocking 2 planes out of the sky. This tragic incident is one of the deadliest industrial accidents in U.S. history, resulting in over 500 fatalities and injuring more than 5,000 individuals. The explosion not only damaged a significant part of Texas City, but also had lasting impacts on safety regulations in the maritime and industrial sectors. Rescue efforts were hampered due to the sheer scale of the disaster, and nearby buildings became rubble almost instantly. In the aftermath, the community pulled together, highlighting the resilience of those affected. Today, Texas City remembers this event as a crucial lesson in safety, emphasizing the importance of stringent regulations to prevent similar tragedies in the future. Could better safety practices have changed the outcome? What if I told you pirates face worldwide justice? Piracy is a unique crime under international law because it's one of the few offenses where any country can step in to capture and prosecute pirates, no matter where they committed their crimes. This principle, known as universal jurisdiction, is crucial in the fight against piracy, especially off the coast of Somalia, where piracy has been a significant issue. Countries around the world can cooperate to tackle this problem, sharing resources and intelligence to ensure that pirates face penalties. However, challenges arise due to different legal systems and varying capacities to conduct fair trials. Not every nation is equipped to handle such cases, leading to complexities in enforcement. Despite these hurdles, the idea that pirates can't escape justice is an important step toward making our oceans safer for all. Surprising twist saved a famous chef's life. On September 11, 2001, Michael Lomonaco was the head chef at Windows on the World, a popular restaurant located at the top of the North Tower of the World Trade Center. That fateful morning, instead of being at his restaurant, he found himself delayed due to a seemingly minor event. He stopped to get his glasses repaired. This unexpected pause turned out to be a life-saving moment. Just as the first plane struck the tower, Lomonaco was away, sparing him from being in the restaurant where many others lost their lives. His story serves as a powerful reminder of how unpredictable life can be and how small decisions might alter our destinies in unimaginable ways. Imagine if he hadn't taken that time, his life could have turned out very differently. What does this tell us about luck and fate? Surprisingly, Bao Dai was Vietnam's last emperor. He ruled until 1955, a time when Vietnam was undergoing enormous changes. Born in 1913, Bao Dai ascended to the throne at a young age, yet his reign was marked by the struggles of a country at war and in the midst of colonial upheaval. With French influence waning, the rise of nationalist sentiments began. In the wake of World War II, Vietnam wrestled for independence, and Bao Dai found himself in a precarious position. In 1945, after Japan's defeat, he initially declared himself an emperor of a new independent Vietnam. But this was short-lived. By 1955, he was exiled and replaced by a republic led by President Ngo Dinh Diem, symbolizing the end of centuries of monarchy. This shift not only changed Vietnam's governance, but also set the stage for the intense conflicts that would follow. The legacy of Bao Dai and his reign is a fascinating chapter in Vietnam's rich history, challenging us to think about the impact of leaders on a nation's future. Discover how peacocks impress mates with their tails. Male peafowls, also known as peacocks, have an incredible way of attracting females. They proudly fan out their spectacular, iridescent tail feathers, creating a bright and colorful display. This dazzling show isn't just for fun. The size and symmetry of the feathers are vital signals of the bird's health and genetic fitness. When a peacock vibrates his tail, it not only highlights the colors and patterns, but also adds movement to the spectacle, making it even more irresistible for potential mates. Females, known as peahens, are naturally drawn to peacocks with the most impressive feathers, as these traits indicate that the male is strong and healthy. This fascinating courtship ritual is a perfect example of nature's beauty, where each tail feather tells a story of survival and attractiveness. What other amazing animal displays have you heard about? Did you know that you produce 40,000 liters of saliva? That's enough to fill about 500 bathtubs. Saliva is more than just spit. It plays a vital role in our health. Every time you chew food, your salivary glands spring into action, releasing saliva to help break down what you eat. This sticky liquid is crucial for taste, as it dissolves food particles and helps you enjoy flavors. But it doesn't stop there. Saliva also contains enzymes that kickstart digestion and antibacterial properties that keep your mouth healthy by fighting off germs. On average, a person produces around 1 to 2 liters of saliva daily. So the next time you think about how much saliva you produce, remember that your body is constantly working to keep you well-nourished and safe. Isn't it amazing how something so simple plays such a big role in our everyday lives? Most people don't know this, but clean water is possible. The Drinkable Book is an innovative solution aimed at providing safe drinking water to communities that lack access to it. This unique book features pages that are not only filled with essential information on water purification, but are also crafted using advanced silver nanoparticles. By simply tearing out a page and immersing it in water, the filtration process begins, effectively removing harmful bacteria and contaminants. With about 100 pages in a single book, each tear-off sheet can purify up to 1,000 liters of water. This means that a single book can potentially provide fresh drinking water for an entire family for months. The Drinkable Book empowers individuals by giving them a practical tool to combat waterborne diseases and promote health. As innovative solutions like this become more widespread, they could greatly reduce the number of people suffering from water-related illnesses worldwide. Could something as simple as a book change lives and create a healthier future? Did you know Yellowstone has half the world's geysers? Geysers are fascinating natural wonders that erupt hot water and steam into the air, captivating everyone who witnesses them. To create these spectacular displays, a unique combination of water, heat, and an intricate underground system of fractures and chambers is necessary. In Yellowstone National Park, which spans over 3,400 square miles in Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho, around half of the world's geysers can be found. The park's geothermal features stem from volcanic activity beneath the surface, heating groundwater and causing it to build up pressure. When this pressure is finally released, the result is an impressive eruption that can shoot water up to hundreds of feet in the air. Understanding how geysers work helps us appreciate the natural forces at play beneath our feet. So next time you visit Yellowstone, keep an eye out for these amazing geological spectacles. Ever wonder how wolves smell from miles away? Winter wolves are remarkable creatures thanks to their extraordinary sense of smell. They can detect scents from as far as 1.75 miles away, even through layers of snow. This incredible ability helps them locate lost items and evaluate the hygiene habits of other animals in their territory. Imagine walking through a snowy forest, and these wolves are able to sniff out food or even their pack members with astonishing accuracy. Their keen olfactory skills not only assist them in hunting, but also play a role in social interactions among wolves. Identifying scents left behind by prey or rivals helps these animals establish their presence and territory. With their noses leading the way, winter wolves demonstrate a fascinating adaptation that enhances their survival in the wild. Next time you see snow-covered landscapes, think about how these amazing animals navigate their world with the help of their powerful sense of smell. Dive into Europe's unique underwater museum. Lanzarote proudly hosts a breathtaking underwater museum that's unlike any other in Europe. This incredible attraction features stunning submerged sculptures designed to serve as artificial reefs, promoting marine life conservation. By diving among these extraordinary works of art, visitors can immerse themselves in an experience that blends creativity with environmental science. Each sculpture not only captivates the eyes, but also provides habitats for diverse marine species, helping to restore marine ecosystems. Whether you're a seasoned diver or a curious beginner, exploring this underwater wonderland allows you to connect with ocean life in an unforgettable way. Just imagine swimming alongside colorful fish while surrounded by striking sculptures that look like they belong in a gallery. Are you ready to dive into this unique adventure? Guess what really drives chocolate's rich history? For centuries, chocolate has been more than just a delightful treat. It was once viewed as a powerful medicine. In the 16th century, European doctors believed chocolate could cure ailments like digestive issues and low energy. They even considered it an aphrodisiac, prescribing it for relaxation and stress relief. This fascinating history adds depth to our love for chocolate, but that's not all. When talking about luxury chocolate, the spotlight shines on Criollo cacao, a rare variety known for its complex flavors. This cacao is notoriously difficult to cultivate and produces small yields, making it exceedingly valuable. It can sell for as much as $2,600 per pound. This high price tag highlights not just exquisite taste, but also a deep-seated heritage and a dedication to preserving unique agricultural practices. So the next time you indulge in chocolate, remember its intriguing past and luxurious past. Here's a wild fact about Zimbabwe's languages. Did you know that Zimbabwe boasts a stunning total of 16 official languages? That's a Guinness World Record. This incredible diversity reflects the rich tapestry of cultures and communities within the country. While English is often used in government and business, other languages like Shona and Ndebele are widely spoken by many Zimbabweans in their daily lives. Each language carries its unique history, traditions, and expressions, which help shape the identity of its speakers. With such a wealth of languages, Zimbabwe showcases how communication can vary greatly, even within a single nation. This linguistic variety not only enriches social interactions, but also fosters a deeper understanding of the many cultures that coexist in Zimbabwe. Isn't it amazing how language connects people across different backgrounds? Believe it or not, dancing was banned after midnight in Japan. This surprising law, enacted in 1948, aimed to curb illegal activities thought to be linked to dance halls. After World War II, Japan was filled with social change and economic challenges, leading concerns that late-night dancing could encourage vice and crime. Authorities believed that stopping people from dancing after midnight would create a safer environment. However, many dance enthusiasts found this law restrictive and out of touch with modern life. It wasn't until 2015 that Japan reformed this outdated regulation, allowing clubs and venues to operate without a midnight curfew. This change revitalized nightlife in cities like Tokyo and Osaka, letting people enjoy dancing and music freely, no matter the hour. Imagine dancing with friends under the stars without the worry of a ticking clock. How liberating is that? Did you know Mercury has a long day? A single day on Mercury lasts an incredible 59 Earth days. This happens because Mercury rotates very slowly on its axis, completing one full rotation in just about 59 Earth days. Unlike Earth, which spins relatively quickly, Mercury's unique rotation means that its days are much longer. As it orbits the Sun, which it does in just 88 Earth days, this slow spin makes the time between sunrises on the planet an astonishing 176 Earth days. Imagine experiencing a sunrise that only happens once every 5.5 Earth months. This unusual cycle leads to extreme temperature variations, as the side facing the sun becomes blisteringly hot while the dark side plunges into freezing cold. The planet's lack of atmosphere contributes to these dramatic temperature swings. Understanding Mercury's day length not only highlights the diversity of our solar system, but also helps scientists learn more about planetary formation and dynamics. Isn't it intriguing how time works so differently on Mercury? You won't believe the original name of Amazon. When Jeff Bezos was just starting out, he had an intriguing name picked for his ambitious online bookstore, Cadabra. It sounded catchy, right? But there was a problem. As Bezos shared his initial idea with his lawyer, he learned the name Cadabra sounded too much like cadaver, which could really creep out potential customers. This feedback encouraged Bezos to rethink his brand, leading him to choose the name Amazon instead. Why Amazon? The name not only reflected the enormous selection of books he planned to offer, but also hinted at the Amazon River, one of the largest rivers in the world. By picking such a bold name, Bezos set the stage for a transformative online shopping experience. Today, Amazon is a giant in e-commerce, but it's fascinating to think how different things might have been with a name like Cadabra. A simple suggestion changed the course of one of the biggest companies in history, proving that the right name can make all the difference. Guess what really drives breakfast excitement in South Korea? a unique cereal inspired by the Baltimore Orioles baseball team. This delightful blend of crunchy oats and fruity flavors captures the spirit of sports fandom like never before. Picture fans pouring themselves a bowl while cheering on their favorite team, mixing two beloved aspects of life, sports and breakfast. Unlike typical cereals found in stores, this one stands out for its creative twist, showing how deeply baseball culture can influence everyday items, even in a place nearly 7,000 miles away from Baltimore. Imagine the fun of starting your day with a product that not only fills your stomach, but also connects you to the thrill of the game. It's a perfect example of how food can unite people across borders, blending flavors and passions in a truly special way. So what's next in the world of cereal innovation? Prepare to be amazed by Bill Murray's comedy pick. In a surprising twist, legendary actor Bill Murray declared that the 2004 Hong Kong comedy film Kung Fu Hustle is the height of modern comedy. This vibrant film, directed by Stephen Chow, expertly blends slapstick humor with kung fu action, creating a unique experience that captivates audiences worldwide. The plot unfolds in 1940s Shanghai, following a hapless wannabe gangster who stumbles into a fierce battle between rival martial arts factions. Filled with dazzling choreography, colorful characters, and clever gags, it pushes boundaries by combining various comedy styles. Murray's endorsement shines a spotlight on the film's brilliance, encouraging fans of all ages to explore its humor and heart. With its playful storytelling and unforgettable scenes, could it be that Kung Fu Hustle truly represents a comedy masterpiece? Did you know crossing the Sahara was extremely risky? The Trans-Saharan trade route, one of history's oldest and most challenging paths, was a monumental undertaking for traders. Imagine trekking across blistering hot deserts and harsh, desolate landscapes while carrying precious cargo. Merchants transported valuable goods like salt, gold, and ivory, which were sought after in different regions. The sheer scale of the Sahara, with its vast sand dunes and extreme temperatures, posed serious dangers, including dehydration and getting lost. Caravans often relied on local guides familiar with the terrain and the stars for navigation. Despite the risks, these routes thrived for centuries, connecting diverse cultures and economies. The trade not only enriched those who dared to cross, but also facilitated the exchange of ideas and traditions, showcasing human resilience and ingenuity in the face of nature's challenges. Isn't it fascinating how such harsh conditions forged important historical connections? Believe it or not, uncharacteristically is our longest everyday word. This impressive term contains a whopping 20 letters, making it the longest word that many people might actually use in conversation or writing. Although there are longer words in the English language, like those found in scientific terms or technical jargon, uncharacteristically tops the list of words you're likely to hear at a coffee shop or in the classroom. A fascinating study of 1.7 million samples of everyday English confirmed this. The word means behaving in a way that is not typical for a person or thing, adding flavor and nuance to our conversations. Think about it. When chatting about someone's surprising actions, using the word uncharacteristically can really spice things up. It's a great example of how our language continues to evolve, with certain words gaining prominence in our daily lives, while others fade into obscurity. So the next time you want to impress someone with a long word, remember uncharacteristically. It's not just lengthy, it's also a fantastic conversation starter. Have you ever heard of Haagen-Dazs expanding fast? A Chinese company called Haagen-Dazs is shaking up the fast food scene by surpassing McDonald's for the number of locations. By 2025, Haagen-Dazs is expected to have over 46,000 shops around the globe, while McDonald's will fall to around 43,000. This impressive growth highlights not just the rising popularity of ice cream and tea in many countries, but also the changing dynamics in the fast food market. With unique flavors and tempting offerings that cater to diverse tastes, Haagen-Dazs is attracting customers of all ages. Meanwhile, McDonald's, once the unquestioned leader, has seen its dominance challenged. Consumers are increasingly drawn to sweet treats and refreshing drinks, making Haagen-Dazs a go-to choice. Will we soon see more Haagen-Dazs shops than Golden Arches in your area? Believe it or not, potatoes taste like apples. You might think they're completely different, but these two popular foods share a surprising similarity when it comes to flavor. Research shows that while potatoes and apples have their own distinct aromas, their basic taste can be quite similar. If you're curious enough to try this out, plug your nose while tasting both. By blocking your sense of smell, you'll discover that the flavors of these two foods become indistinguishable. It's fascinating how our perception of taste is heavily influenced by smell. This is because nearly 80% of what we experience as flavor comes from our olfactory senses. So next time you munch on a potato or an apple, keep in mind that they might just be overshadowed by their distinctive scents. Who knows? Maybe you'll want to experiment with some unique recipes that combine both ingredients, drawing on their surprising taste connection. How many more food pairings can we uncover that challenge our taste buds? Here's what actually happens when bismuth freezes. Bismuth is a fascinating metal known for its unique property. When it cools and solidifies, it actually expands instead of contracting like most substances. This means that solid bismuth is less dense than its liquid form, which is quite rare among metals. When you think of freezing materials, you might picture ice, which is also less dense than liquid water. This unusual characteristic of bismuth allows it to float when it freezes, making it visually striking as the solid expands and forms colorful, swirling patterns. The ability of bismuth to expand upon freezing can be attributed to its atomic structure. The arrangement of atoms in its solid state creates more space compared to the denser liquid state. This expansion can also have practical applications, such as in metal casting and creating unique visual art pieces. Isn't it curious how something as simple as freezing can reveal such interesting science? Here's a wild fact about urban art restoration. In 2006, German artist John Vormann launched an innovative urban restoration project in Berlin known as dispatch work. Using bright and colorful Lego blocks, Vormann aimed to repair buildings that had suffered extensive damage during World War II. This creative initiative not only beautifies the city, but also promotes community involvement. Residents and volunteers are encouraged to join in the restoration efforts, working together to transform crumbling structures into vibrant artworks. Imagine walking through Berlin and seeing a building that looks like it was crafted from a giant Lego set. By blending art with architecture, dispatch work has sparked conversations about history, preservation, and the power of creativity in urban spaces. It's a unique take on community service, as people come together to make a difference in their neighborhood. So next time you admire a stunning urban mural, think about the stories behind the restoration and the impact of art in our everyday lives. Did you know Tatum O'Neal won an Oscar as a kid? In 1974, Tatum O'Neal made history when she took home the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for her performance in the film Paper Moon. This incredible achievement made her the youngest person ever to win an Oscar in any competitive category, a record that still stands today. Tatum was just 10 years old at the time, showcasing her extraordinary talent alongside her father, Ryan O'Neal, who played her on-screen dad. The movie was a charming blend of comedy and drama, and Tatum's impressive acting skills captivated audiences and critics alike. Winning an Oscar at such a young age is no small feat, and it placed Tatum in the spotlight early in her career. Her achievement opened doors for many young actors afterwards, proving that age doesn't define talent. Today, Tatum O'Neal's win is a reminder that dreams can come true, even for kids. Isn't it inspiring to see someone achieve such greatness so early in life? Believe it or not, New York loves its pigeons. In 2001, researchers estimated that around 1 million pigeons thrived throughout the bustling streets of New York City. Fast forward to today, and these adaptable birds continue to flourish, often seen fluttering about in parks and plazas. Despite their sometimes scruffy reputation, New York pigeons are more than just sky squatters. They play an essential role in the urban ecosystem. Their ability to survive in crowded environments gives them a unique advantage, and recent studies indicate that the overall health of the pigeon population is robust. These charming birds are not only resilient, but also fascinating creatures that contribute to the city's lively atmosphere. So the next time you see a pigeon strutting its stuff, Remember that it's a symbol of urban survival and adaptability, thriving amidst the concrete jungle. What do you think about our feathered friends? Let's uncover the truth about Wagyu beef. This remarkable meat is not just any steak, it stands out as one of the most expensive and sought-after varieties in the world. Wagyu beef is famous for its incredible marbling, which refers to the intramuscular fat that makes the meat exceptionally flavorful and tender. Originating from Japan, the breeding process for Wagyu cattle is strictly regulated and involves meticulous care. Farmers often massage the cattle and provide them with a specially balanced diet rich in nutrients, which contributes to the unique texture and flavor of the beef. Because of this intensive care, Wagyu has become a luxury item, often found on the menus of high-end restaurants across the globe. The cost of Wagyu can be quite staggering, sometimes reaching hundreds of dollars per pound. So the next time you hear someone raving about Wagyu beef, you'll know that there's a fascinating story behind each delicious bite. Here's a wild fact about digging to China. Many of us have dreamed of digging a hole straight through the earth to reach China, but it turns out that's more fantasy than reality. If you were to dig a hole straight down from the United States, you wouldn't end up in China at all. Instead, the closest opposite point on the planet from the US lies beneath the Southern Ocean, near the coast of Argentina. Imagine that. If you started digging from Argentina, you could reach a point near China. This quirky geographical tidbit reveals just how vast and round our planet is. It sparks the imagination, encouraging us to think of all the incredible places that lie beneath our feet. So the next time you hear someone talk about digging to China, remember the surprising journey it actually entails. Isn't it fun to learn how our world is connected in such unexpected ways? This tech will change how you wear sunglasses. The new Ray-Ban Meta sunglasses are taking eyewear to a whole new level. Imagine sporting stylish shades that come equipped with a 5-megapixel camera, built-in microphones, and speakers. With these incredible features, you can capture and share your favorite moments on social media without fumbling for your phone. Just think about it. No more awkward selfies or missed photo opportunities. These sunglasses are perfect for those who are always on the go. With a battery life of up to 6 hours, they're designed to keep up with your active lifestyle, whether you're hiking, biking, or simply enjoying a day out with friends. Plus, the sleek design means you don't have to sacrifice style for functionality. So are you ready to step into the future of eyewear and embrace this blend of fashion and technology? With Ray-Ban Meta, every glance can lead to a great memory. Did you know about Domino's Pizza and a Volkswagen trade? In an unexpected twist in business history, one of the co-founders of Domino's Pizza, Tom Monahan, once made a jaw-dropping decision. Instead of taking cash for his shares in the budding pizza empire, he traded them for a Volkswagen. This unusual exchange happened during the early days of the company, when Monahan was still shaping the brand that would later become a global giant in the pizza industry. The story emphasizes how entrepreneurs often make unconventional choices, reflecting both their passion and sometimes their financial constraints. Imagine giving up your stake in a future multi-billion-dollar franchise for a car. This trade highlights not only the bold moves behind successful businesses, but also the dreams and risks involved in entrepreneurship. Monahan's journey teaches us that sometimes, even the most surprising decisions can lead to monumental growth. How many more fascinating stories like this exist in the world of business? You won't believe this about online cheese sales. According to the Center for Retail Research, cheese has topped the charts as the most commonly purchased food item online. This reveals just how much people adore cheese as a versatile ingredient and a tasty snack across the globe. Whether it's creamy mozzarella melting on pizza, sharp cheddar gracing a burger, or pungent blue cheese crumbled on salads, cheese adds unique flavor and texture to countless dishes. The rise in online grocery shopping has made it easier for cheese lovers to explore a wide array of options, from artisanal cheeses to everyday staples, without stepping out of their homes. With delivery services expanding and specialty cheese shops offering their products online, it's clear why cheese has captured the hearts and taste buds of so many. So the next time you indulge in your favorite cheese, remember, you're not alone. Millions are ordering it online too. Let's uncover the truth about sheep and water. Sheep have a fascinating quirk when it comes to drinking. They actively avoid moving water, like rivers and streams. Why do they do this? Well, it turns out that sheep cannot swim, so flowing water makes them feel anxious and vulnerable. Instead, these clever animals gravitate towards calm sources, like watering holes and lakes, where they feel secure. Imagine a busy stream. The rushing water creates a chaotic scene, which can be quite intimidating for a sheep. Choosing calmer waters not only helps them drink safely, but also ensures they stay hydrated without the fear of drowning. This instinctual behavior is vital for their survival, especially in environments where water sources can be scarce or dangerous. Understanding such peculiar habits of sheep showcases the remarkable ways animals adapt to their surroundings. Next time you spot a sheep, think about their unique relationship with water. Wake up to success with breakfast? Why not start today? Eating breakfast isn't just an old saying, it's a powerful way to kickstart your day. Research shows that having a balanced morning meal can significantly boost both your mental and physical well-being. When you eat breakfast, you stabilize your blood sugar levels, which helps keep your energy up and your focus sharp. This means you can tackle tasks more effectively and feel less fatigued throughout the day. Imagine starting each morning with foods that not only taste delicious, but also nourish your body and mind. Whole grains, fruits, and protein-rich options like eggs or yogurt can make your breakfast both satisfying and healthy. People who incorporate breakfast into their daily routine often report feeling more energized and better able to concentrate. So if you want to enhance your mood and performance, don't skip this vital meal. Embrace the power of breakfast and feel the difference it makes in your day. What if I told you celery burns more calories than it provides? This crunchy vegetable is not just a snack, it's a negative calorie food. Celery is made up of about 95% water, making it super low in calories, with just 16 calories in a whole cup. However, the digestion process of celery requires more energy than the calories it delivers. In fact, your body uses up to 20 calories just to process a cup of raw celery. This means eating celery could help burn more energy than you consume, appealing to health enthusiasts and those watching their weight. It's perfect for munching on while watching a movie or as part of a vibrant salad packed with fiber and nutrients. Plus, it's a great source of antioxidants and vitamins. So next time you enjoy that crunchy stalk, remember that you might actually be helping your body burn calories. How cool is that? Hard to believe, but rainbows are full circles. When you gaze up and spot a rainbow, you might think of it as a beautiful arc stretched across the sky. However, if you could see it from above, you'd discover that it's actually a complete circle. The reason we only see a partial arc is that the ground hides the bottom half of this colorful phenomenon. Rainbows form when sunlight hits raindrops in the atmosphere, causing the light to refract, reflect, and disperse into a spectrum of colors. Light bending in this way creates the circular shape that we never quite see in its entirety from the ground. This fascinating optical illusion demonstrates how our perspective can limit our understanding of natural events. So next time you spot a rainbow, remember there's more to it than meets the eye. Isn't that amazing? Have you ever wondered about India's 6 unique seasons? While many countries stick to the traditional 4 seasons, India recognizes an additional 2. Besides the usual summer, fall, winter, and spring, the country experiences a pre-monsoon season from March to May and a post-monsoon season from October to December. Each of these 6 seasons comes with its own climate changes and cultural significance. The pre-monsoon period is marked by rising temperatures and occasional thunderstorms, preparing the land for the much-awaited rains. Once the monsoons hit, the post-monsoon season sweeps in, bringing cool breezes and lush green landscapes. This seasonal variety impacts agriculture, festivals, and daily life in fascinating ways, making India's climate diverse and dynamic. So next time you think of seasons, remember that India offers a rich tapestry that goes beyond the standard 4. How do these differences shape the culture and lives of its people? Believe it or not, Roosevelt was younger than Kennedy. While John F. Kennedy is commonly celebrated as the youngest U.S. president to take office at 43, it's actually Theodore Roosevelt who holds the title, assuming the presidency at just 42 years old. This historical moment occurred in 1901 after the tragic assassination of President William McKinley. Imagine the excitement and tension of that time. Roosevelt had to step into a massive role during a national crisis, bringing energy and a new vision for America. He was known for his vigorous personality and progressive policies, advocating for conservation and social reforms that changed the country. His rise to the presidency marked the beginning of a new era in U.S. politics, where the power of the executive branch truly began to expand. So next time someone mentions JFK as the youngest president, remember that it was actually Theodore Roosevelt who took the reins first, paving the way for modern leadership. Isn't it fascinating how history can surprise us? Guess what really drives the value of money? The US dollar was once backed by gold, a practice known as the gold standard, until President Nixon decided to end it in 1971. This pivotal moment changed everything. Before Nixon's decision, the value of the dollar was directly tied to a specific amount of gold, which helped keep inflation in check. But once the gold standard was abandoned, countries could print more money without needing gold reserves to back it. This led to a more flexible approach in managing economies, but also opened the door for inflation as governments could create money more freely. The shift also transformed international trade as currencies began to float freely against one another. Countries now rely on economic indicators, interest rates, and monetary policies rather than gold. This evolution raises important questions. How does this impact you at the store? And what does it mean for the future of global finance? Did you know about Antarctica's smallest giant? Antarctica's largest native land animal is actually a tiny wingless midgefly that measures just half an inch long. This little critter might not look impressive at first glance, but it holds the title for being the biggest terrestrial creature on this icy continent. While most of the other animals in Antarctica, like seals and penguins, are marine animals that thrive in the ocean, the midgeflies have adapted to survive in the harsh conditions on land. They can be found during the brief summer months when temperatures rise just enough for them to become active. Despite their size, these midgeflies play a vital role in the ecosystem, feeding on algae and helping to break down organic matter. So next time you think of Antarctica, remember it's not just about the seals and penguins. This small yet significant midge shows us that life can thrive even in the most extreme environments. How amazing is that? Did you know Coca-Cola used seawater for soda production? In regions where fresh water is scarce, Coca-Cola found a clever solution by utilizing desalinated seawater for its beverages. On one particular island, a bottling plant transformed ocean water into fresh, drinkable liquid through an advanced process known as desalination. This innovative approach not only highlights Coca-Cola's ability to adapt to geographical challenges, but also serves as a rare instance where a popular soda is produced using marine resources. By removing salt and impurities from seawater, the plant ensured that the water met safety standards while still maintaining Coca-Cola's signature flavor. This unique method demonstrates how creative thinking can address resource limitations and underscores the importance of sustainability in today's world. Who knew your favorite soda could come from the sea? Prepare to be amazed by your voice's power. Imagine yelling nonstop for 8 years, 7 months, and 6 days. You'd think that would create a lot of noise, right? Surprisingly, even with that constant shout, you'd only produce enough sound energy to heat a single cup of coffee. Sound is a fascinating phenomenon. It travels through vibrations in the air, which carry energy. However, human voices, despite their intensity, are not very efficient at generating heat. The energy produced by yelling is minimal compared to other sources, such as electrical appliances. Just think, your loudest shouts, powerful as they may feel, don't pack much of a thermal punch. It puts into perspective how we might take the volume and energy of our voices for granted. So next time you scream in excitement or frustration, remember the incredible balance between energy and effort. Guess what really drives Victor Dorobantu's character? In the captivating Marlena series, Victor takes on a unique role that requires a fascinating visual twist. His hand is digitally altered with a striking blue sleeve, which adds an extra layer of intrigue to the story. This creative decision isn't just about aesthetics. It serves a purpose in the narrative, making viewers question the lines between reality and digital artistry. The blue sleeve could symbolize various themes like isolation or the character's connection to technology. Post-production techniques like this one showcase how modern filmmaking blends traditional acting with cutting-edge technology, creating memorable characters that resonate with audiences. As we move further into the digital age, how many more surprises await us in the world of acting and film? Hard to believe, but Monopoly started as the landlord's game. In 1904, Elizabeth Magie created a unique board game designed not just for fun, but to teach players about the negative effects of land monopolies. Unlike the familiar square shape we know today, her original version was circular, making it stand out right from the start. Magie was a strong advocate for social reform, and she believed that land should be a shared resource, not held by a select few. The game showcased how monopolies could lead to economic inequality and societal issues, sparking important conversations among players. While the modern Monopoly game has evolved, focusing on property management and competition, its roots lie in Magie's desire to educate and challenge the status quo. Can you imagine playing a game that aims to change the way you think about wealth and ownership? Guess what really drives your FOMO feelings? Influencers play a surprising role in creating that dreaded fear of missing out, often leading to anxiety and sadness among their followers. When people scroll through their social media feeds, they frequently witness glamorous vacations, exciting gatherings, and perfect lifestyles showcased by these influencers. This constant exposure not only makes real life feel less satisfying, but can also lead viewers to compare themselves with the curated highlights they see online. As a result, followers may feel pressure to keep up, causing feelings of inadequacy and loneliness. The connection between influencers and FOMO shines a light on how social media impacts our mental well-being, fostering a culture where many chase after a seemingly unattainable ideal. The more we engage with these platforms, the more essential it becomes to understand their effects on our emotions. How can we combat FOMO in the age of social media? Did you know about the espresso martini's unique ingredients? This delicious cocktail blends the rich flavors of vodka and freshly brewed espresso, offering a delightful pick-me-up in a glass. The traditional recipe calls for vodka, coffee liqueur, and a touch of sugar, creating a harmonious balance between refreshing and stimulating. As it's served in a martini glass, the drink often features a foamy layer of cream on top, making it visually appealing and inviting. The invention of the espresso martini is attributed to a London bartender named Dick Bradsell in the 1980s, who created it for a customer looking for something invigorating. Today, this cocktail remains a popular choice in bars worldwide, perfect for anyone wanting a delicious drink that combines the love for coffee with a bit of a buzz. So whether you're enjoying it on a night out or trying it at home, the espresso martini is sure to impress coffee lovers and cocktail enthusiasts alike. Hard to believe, but Siberia is huge. Covering an astonishing 77% of Russia's total land area, Siberia is not just a region, it's a vast expanse that ranks among the largest in the world. This incredible territory stretches over 5 million square miles, making it bigger than many countries combined. Siberia is known for its extreme cold and breathtaking landscapes, from sprawling taiga forests to expansive tundra. The region is not just a frozen desert, it boasts rich wildlife, including bears, wolves, and numerous bird species. Furthermore, Siberia contains significant natural resources, including oil, gas, and precious minerals, playing a crucial role in Russia's economy. Despite its harsh climate, Siberia is home to vibrant cultures and indigenous peoples who have adapted to the rigorous environment. So next time you think about Russia, remember that a massive part of it is this remarkable and largely unexplored region. How many more secrets does Siberia hold? Ever seen men race while carrying their wives? In a truly one-of-a-kind event, couples participate in an entertaining competition where husbands carry their wives through challenging obstacle courses. These courses are no simple stroll. They feature muddy pits, slippery traps, and all kinds of physical challenges. The stakes are high because if a husband drops his wife during the race, they're instantly disqualified. The grand prize? The winning husband gets to claim his wife's weight in beer, combining humor, love, and an unusual incentive for teamwork. This quirky contest not only showcases physical strength, but also highlights the couple's bond and ability to work together under pressure. It's a delightful spectacle, often attracting crowds eager to cheer for their favorite teams. So don't you think this event reflects the spirit of fun in partnership and relationships? Did you know HTC helped shape our apps today? In the early days of smartphones, HTC emerged as a trailblazer, taking bold steps that transformed how we use mobile technology. Alongside Samsung, HTC took the daring leap to launch the first applications in the marketplace, paving the way for modern apps we can't live without. Among these groundbreaking releases were Google Maps Navigation, which changed the way we navigate our world, and the wildly popular game Angry Birds, a catchy diversion that captivated millions. HTC's willingness to innovate and push boundaries allowed users to access a wider range of functionalities right in their pockets. This bold approach not only set a new standard for smartphone capabilities, but also inspired countless developers to create a universe of applications that now enrich our lives from communication to entertainment. The contributions of HTC in these early years highlight how one company can influence an industry, making technology more accessible and enjoyable for everyone. Are we ready to uncover more about HTC's pioneering journey? Is it really true that Switzerland loves chocolate the most? Switzerland boasts the highest chocolate consumption per capita in the world, with the average Swiss person indulging in around 10 kilograms of chocolate each year. This sweet obsession isn't just a habit, it's a cultural cornerstone. Renowned brands like Lindt, Toblerone, and Nestlé hail from this beautiful country and set the gold standard for chocolate excellence. Swiss chocolate isn't limited to just bars. It's a festive ingredient found in delightful desserts, warming hot drinks, and even unique, savory dishes. To celebrate their love for this treat, various chocolate festivals light up towns across Switzerland, inviting locals and tourists to join in the chocolatey fun. From luxurious truffles to classic hot cocoa, the rich tradition of chocolate in Switzerland creates a delightful experience for everyone. So the next time you relish a piece of chocolate, remember it's a part of a sweet legacy. Can you spot the leaf fish hiding in plain sight? These fascinating creatures are masters of disguise, blending seamlessly into their surroundings. Found mostly in the murky waters of rivers and streams, leaf fish can look just like floating leaves, making them hard to notice for both predators and prey. Their flat, leaf-like body shape and intricate patterns help them blend in with the vegetation around them, turning them into expert ambush predators. When hungry, a leaf fish will remain perfectly still, waiting for unsuspecting smaller fish to swim by. Once the moment is right, they strike with incredible speed. This unique camouflage not only protects them from being eaten, but also aids in their hunting skills, allowing them to thrive in environments where visibility is limited. Leaf fish highlight the wonders of evolution, showing how animals adapt to survive. Next time you see what looks like a leaf, remember, it might just be a clever fish lying in wait. Did you know about the incredible sand spider? This remarkable creature earns its nickname, Desert Ninja, for a good reason. Sand spiders are masters of disguise, blending effortlessly into their sandy surroundings. With a swift movement, they can burrow into the sand in mere seconds, making them nearly invisible to anyone nearby, including both prey and predators. This fantastic camouflage allows them to ambush unsuspecting insects, which is essential for their survival in harsh desert environments. When a potential meal wanders too close, the sand spider can spring into action, catching its dinner off guard. In a world where staying hidden is key, these little hunters showcase a brilliant adaptation to their habitat. Their speed and stealth make them one of nature's best predators, but they remain a mystery to many of us. Next time you think of spiders, remember the sand spider's incredible skills and how nature equips each creature with unique tools for survival. What other amazing adaptations exist in the animal kingdom? Did you know that flavors can disguise food tastes? Foods often come with unique flavors that can either enhance or mask their natural taste. For instance, the flavors from the 7th and 13th groups of the periodic table are frequently used in the food industry to create appealing products. These flavors can be natural or synthetic, and they play a crucial role in the way we perceive taste. By using these specific flavors, food manufacturers can effectively hide unpleasant tastes or enhance the overall experience of eating. This is especially important when dealing with items that might not be so appetizing on their own, like certain vegetables or processed ingredients. The clever use of flavors not only makes dishes more enjoyable, but can also encourage people to eat healthier foods that they might otherwise avoid. Have you ever wondered which flavors are hiding in your favorite snacks? You might be shocked to learn about monthly letter mix-ups. In a quirky twist of international relations, two countries, Malta and Malta's neighboring island nation of Gozo, exchange letters every month, resembling confused pen pals. Imagine the postal workers scratching their heads as they sort through envelopes that are often misaddressed. The situation gets even more amusing because officials in both nations sometimes mix up official buildings due to their similar names. This confusion highlights the importance of clear communication and the role of minor details in diplomacy. What seems like a simple mix-up can lead to humorous encounters and unexpected challenges in international correspondence. The relationship between Malta and Gozo showcases how language, culture, and geography intertwine, reminding us that even names can play a significant role in how countries interact. Who knew postal services could bring nations closer together in such a puzzling way?